Hey y'all, this Battle Memes by Amari coming back at you with another video. I'm gonna make a positive video this time on Dragon Ball Super. You know, there is some light at the end of the dark tunnel that is Dragon Ball Super. There are some positive things that I like about it. And again, I apologize for the background noise. I'm sitting outside enjoying this beautiful day. So yeah, let me get into what I actually like about Super. The music. I like the early season music for Super. I thought they were pretty good. Granted, they don't feel like they have as much heart as GT's music had, but I do like the music in Super. And the song, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Desperation or something, when Vegeta gets stabbed by Black. That's one of my favorite tracks from Dragon Ball Super. Hit. Man, he's a cool dude, man. I mean, there's no way around it. Hit is just a cool guy. He reminds me a lot of Legic from Dragon Ball GT, how they both kind of work for themselves. They aren't good, they aren't bad. Hit's a hitman and Legic is a bodyguard. It's basically whoever is willing to pay. Hit or kill somebody for whoever, and Legic will bodyguard, protect whoever for whatever. As long as you got the money, they'll pay, so they aren't really bad or good. I also like after he one-shotted Goku, he said he'll be back to visit his grave, you know, out of a kind of respect kind of thing that he had for him. You know, I thought that was a nice touch. The Battle of Gods arc, Goku versus Beerus, Super Saiyan God. Goku, man, yo, this is the best Goku has looked throughout the entire series. Throughout the entire Super, this is the best Goku has looked, man. I mean, he did his thing against Beerus, bruh. And people seem to forget that. I think even the writers forget how awesome they made Goku look. I mean, he did some awesome shit against Beerus. Like, seriously, it's the best he's looked throughout the entire series. I think they did pretty good on that fight. You know, that was enjoyable. Even though I had already seen it in the movies, we already knew what was going to happen. I couldn't wait for the shit to be over. But I think Goku, he looked really good against Beerus. I like that fight. I also like the fact that Super Saiyan God has that fiery aura. That's pretty cool. And Goku slims down and his eyes get, you know, they look different with the pupils. Super Saiyan God is so much better looking than Super Saiyan Blue. Like, it's not even funny. I think they should have expanded a lot more on Super Saiyan God. The form fucking had a healing factor that we never see again. I mean, it's like the writers completely forgot all about what happened in this fight, man. Seriously. Gohan. I like the fact that, you know, they kept the Gohan's character. He's a successful parent, father, scholar. He goes to conferences. I like the fact that they kept Gohan in his character. I don't think they should have made him that fucking weak in the beginning, though. That was ridiculous. Like, that was really sad. But, you know, I like that they kept to his character. Champa. Now, I love Champa's design. Like, he just looks cool as shit. Y'all remember when he first showed up and he just straight blew up that planet? Like, at that point, I thought, like, Super was gonna get serious. I thought he was gonna be like a real serious, mean character, but then he ended up being a goofball like Beerus. I didn't really like that too much. I think Champa should have been the more serious one, but his design overall is really good. I like Champa. Monaka. Yes, I fucking like Monaka, and I think he was a missed opportunity. You know, he has so much room for character development. He was a brand new character. If anybody should have had hidden potential, it should have been Monaka. What I think they should have done was had him train under Hercule or Mr. Satan or whatever you want to call him, and have him expose his hidden potential. If anybody should have had off the wall scaling power, it should have been Monaka, yo. Like, that was a missed opportunity. Like, they just introduced him and just threw him away. I don't get that, but I actually like Monaka's character. Different universes. Now, I love the idea that, you know, new characters can show up and things like that. Even though I think it's pretty much a ripoff of Dragon Ball Multiverse, and I think it was executed kind of poorly in Super. You know, the way they did the Saiyans, giving them this stupid ass scaling and making them all powerful for no fucking reason, not even having to work for it, kind of threw me off. And the designs of the gods was kind of shitty and childish to me, but the idea of multiple universes is something that I do like. And last but not least, the fact that it's Dragon Ball. I mean, it's only fair that I put that on here because it's literally the only thing that kept me watching this show. Do I think it's a good representation of Dragon Ball? No. It's literally the worst to me. But that's the only thing that kept me watching it. You know, I I gotta keep up with what goes on in the Dragon Ball universe. It's just how it is, you know. As a longtime fan of the franchise, you know, I just keep up with it. But Super isn't exactly a very good representation of the franchise, but it is what it is, man. So let me know what y'all like about Super or dislike about Super, and don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. All right, see you on the next video.